I've been working so long and so hard to get the first fish for 22.
How is it going, everybody? Welcome to another video of Fishing with Ty. So this is kind of the first, I think this is the first video I've done like this, a lure haul video, if you will. But today I was graced by this package, and I did not want to open it until I made this video, but I had to open the package because there was other stuff in it that I needed to deal with, which is packaging and stuff, because we're going to be dealing with the packaging side and stuff for the HellCreek baits to end up on store shelves. So we got the frog boxes, then we got the normal lure boxes for, you know, like, I think Sammy's could fit in here. I think the 110 jerk baits, the 110s will fit in here. And then, of course, like the smaller boxes for the crickets and stuff. I haven't got the crickets yet, but this is what the video is going to be about. Brandon sent me a haul of brand new baits for 2023. So you guys will see me reach over to my computer every once in a while. I'm a big RuneScape fan. I've been playing RuneScape for quite some time, and it's funny because I'm actually fishing. So I'm gonna do a little AFK fishing for manta rays while I do this video. So if you see me reach over there and deal with stuff over there, that's what I'm doing. And those of you who play RuneScape, yes, I play old school and I play RS3. So I like them both. Each one has their special place in my heart. And I'm gonna go off on a little bit of a tangent here before we get into the lures. RuneScape is perfect for people with ADHD because you can be like, ooh, I'm gonna go fishing. Ooh, I'm a woodcut. Then you woodcut for 2 hours and you're like, ooh, I'm gonna go do Slayer. And then you go kill monsters, but yeah, I love it. So let's hop into the actual package. So, let's see which way this is. Like I said, these are brand new. Wow, that really changed the lighting here. So like I said, these are brand new baits for 2023. They've come to me for testing with Dylan, Caden, and Mike. We're gonna be testing these out this weekend. And I'm excited to show you guys. Kitty. Hi, baby. Watch out. So, without further ado, let's get into the brand new baits from HellCreek Lures for 2023. Look at that. So, he sent me a tackle box. I think, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 different baits. Wow. Yes, 17 baits. I think it's like 5 or 6 different baits total. We have, well, I'll just get into that when I get into that. So we'll start from here and we'll just kind of work through the different areas of the box, and I will show you them in great detail. So, look at that. Who doesn't like to receive a box of baits? You know? It's, wow. So the first bait we're gonna get into here is the big jerk baits. I'm not entirely sure if these ones are suspending or floating. I'll put a little annotation right here if they are, whether floating or suspending. Look at that. Let me move this so you can get more of the natural light. And this is a decent sized bait. It is 5.5 inches long. That's a big bait. Huge. But it's kind of translucent. You can see through it a little bit. I can't wait to throw this. We're just getting into jerkbait season, and it's gonna be fantastic. These actually have different style eyes. So if you custom order a bait from Brandon from HellCreek, you can actually pick what eyes you want. Let me see if I can get that to focus. So we got more of like the cat eye, and then we got a little bit, I guess, more open pupil, if that makes sense. Look at these baits. Professionally painted. Brandon has been getting better and better and better with his painting. So for those of you who throw Mega Bass jerk baits, this is the new one for this year. This is the Mr. J that you guys have seen me throw before. Look at the size difference between them. This is gonna absolutely get clobbered by big ol' largemouth this year. So, first lure off the bat, the new Mr. J XL. I'm not sure if that's the name of him. I'm gonna have to ask Brandon what the name of it is. But, amazing jerk baits. I've been getting more and more into jerk baits thanks to Ryan. He kind of pushed me in the right direction with actually using them more, because I never really used them. The next bait we're gonna get into is what we call our Sammies. A little bit of a design change from last year. The Sammies we threw, they had more of like a mouth to them. And this is the one from last year that he gave to me. And it's just a tad bit smaller. It's a little thicker in the middle. And it's got more of a hump back. I'm pretty sure this is a Mega Bass as well. Look at that. Oh. So this is the new bait. He also gave me a bone one as well. Can't wait to throw this. I absolutely love walking baits. And Chapo style baits as well. Or Whopper baits, for those of you who throw those. Well, like I said, any of these baits I show you, if you want to order them from Brandon, hit him up. He can do any color combo you want. You can go as simple or as wild as you want. But now we're gonna get into what I think is gonna be an amazing springtime bait. These new flat sides. They kind of have an old school look to them. Looks like there's different sizes. Let me get them untangled here. Oh, I love trebles. Yep, there are two different sizes. It's a flat side. Let me see if I can get to focus. This one's a nice perch color. I think he painted these up quick just to send me to test these out. Either way, they still look amazing. I've got the perch, I've got the bone, and then I've also got one here. I just went back to the lobby. Back to the lobby. And I've got a silver one. This one, the whole goal of this guy, it doesn't have the eyes painted or anything. It ain't fancy painted. The whole goal for this is to break it. I'm going to test the absolute limits of this bait. But this seems like it's going to be a really nice springtime lure. I'm going to have him paint me up a crawfish color. So with these, unlike square bills in the spring, square bills have a much wider, of course this is exaggerated, but square bills go like this. Flat sides go super, super tight with their wobble. And that's why a lot of people say during the spring, throw a crankbait or throw a flat side in the spring, because they really want that tighter wobble for more of a reaction bait, or for more of a reaction bite. And yeah, so there's 3 different colors in this size. I'll put up right here what this size is and what the name of the bait is. So any of these or all of these, I'll put the name and the size of the bait. And that'll be with the jerk baits too. You probably already saw it in the video, but there's 2 different sizes. You got the larger and the smaller version. This one's kind of painted up. I wonder if that's Brandon. I'm gonna call this one clownfish. But this is gonna be a great muddy water. This is gonna be a great clear water. This one would be great if there's a bunch of perch. I actually have a few lakes around me that has a nice population of perch. And this one, specifically, I know the walleye are gonna absolutely crush this. So that's the flat side cranks. Like I said, I'll have all the names of these, so if you want to find them. Now, Brandon picked up a bunch of these. He sent them to me to test out. I'm pretty sure these are the topwater twitch baits. So you tie it from the middle, not from the front, but from the middle. And when you twitch it across the top, it kind of like kicks like this. And then it'll catch water and like go under, then come back up. I think this is a Japanese bait. I'll put the name up here, but I've seen a lot about these lures, and I've wanted to try one. I'm glad Brandon brought them in, and I'm excited to throw this when it is topwater season. I might actually try to throw it before like our topwater season, just to see if I can't get a bite off of it. This one's called the Stalker. I don't know if that's the name. The color is Stalker, or if we're calling the bait Stalker. But it's got a bleeding gill plates, and of course he wrote Stalker up here, and then it's got the HellCreek insignia and on top of the bait. Now these are what I've been excited for. He got a bunch of these in, and he painted up a few to send me. The deep diving jerk baits, and there's something special about them. They're the holographic jerk baits. So in nice clear water, this is gonna shine. And he sent me two of the same colors painted up. Ow. And I'm pretty sure these are the Mega Bass 110s, but these are the deep diver. And I know for a fact these are suspending. So just look how much more flare that gives off compared to the normal Mr. J. Because this is your suspending. Well, I guess you can really get this down to whatever depth you want, but this is the specific deep diver, and it's just absolutely amazing with the holographic. I'm gonna see if Brandon wants to do, for those of you who grew up with Pokemon, the shiny series, like the shiny Pokemon. This is gonna be the shiny series. So got two of them sent to me. I can't wait to throw these. I know Caden's gonna want to steal a few of these, which he's more than welcome to. But we're gonna take some nice product photos with them. We're gonna test the absolute hell out of them. Find their breaking point. So if we do at some point find a defect, or we find a weak point in the lures, we will fix and mitigate it. So when these are in your hands, they're not a crap product. We want the best product possible in the consumer's hands. And I'm really glad Brandon brought me under the team to help out with everything, because I love fishing, as you guys know, and this is a good way to help a very, very close friend of mine out. So, the shiny series, deep dive, love them. Now, last, but surely not least, frogs. I love frogs. I absolutely love these. I will go through all of these in probably about 2 weeks, just because of the amount of fish I will catch with them. They smell funny. You know, like when you walk into the lawn and garden section of Home Depot, that's what this smells like. It's a lawn and garden. Yummy. These are Gen 2 Huck Frogs. I've endorsed these for over a year now. Of course, they're in my special color, the black gold, the black and green, and of course we have the gold on them because HellCreek's colors are black and gold, but my colors are black and green. I'll tell you guys a little bit about these frogs. First off, they're squishy. They are soft, they're malleable. Straight out of the package, no boiling needed. Unlike some other frogs on the market, you need to boil them to soften them up. You can literally so when you receive your box, pop it off, throw it on, go catch fish. And there's actually something really special about these that you really don't see on a lot of frogs. They have a single rear hook. For those of you who throw frogs quite often, you know the hookup ratio is kind of wonky with the double hook. I have like a 97% hookup rate with the single hook on the back of these frogs, and it makes it a little bit stronger too because you don't have that Y coming off. And also with these is that the weights are molded to the hook, so you cannot lose the counterweight on them. You would literally have to have the frog ripped off and the hook break to lose that weight. And there's also a little ring on the bottom. I've seen some guys take that and they put a little spinner on them, like a small spinnerbait blade, to add a little bit of flash while you're working it across. I'm actually gonna make a video trying that out this year to see the difference between just the normal frog and then the frog with a little spinnerbait blade on it. Probably Dylan and I will go head to head with it, and we'll see what we who catches more fish, or to see like how the fish react to that little spinnerbait blade on the bottom. I'll actually grab one of the frogs from last year. I'm gonna see if there's any major differences between them. And actually, I'll show you guys a few of the test frogs that we ran. I'll show you the differences between them. So these are considered our Gen 2s. I prefer the Gen 2s. The Gen 1s, they come in a wide variety of colors, the Gen 1s. But the only thing I didn't like about the Gen 1s that we had issues with was that weight. Anybody who throws these frogs or with a weight that's not attached to the hook, you know the pain of bringing your favorite frog back, right? And you're missing the, let's see, like the Spro KBD frog. I almost, my first tournament back in 2019, I almost won the tournament by throwing this frog alone. I caught 30 something fish that day off of one frog. But it lost its weight. So that issue is no longer an issue with these frogs. See, like, I have tons of frogs. Like, this is full of frogs. I just got 6 more frogs. Got a bunch of frogs in here. I throw these quite a bit. This frog alone has caught over 200 bass. Notice all the paint's all messed up and everything. This thing's been chewed up and spit out probably more than a dog's chew toy, right? And we're also experimenting with some other designs and stuff frog-wise, but we landed on the Gen 2s. Not that one. But the Gen 2 hook frogs. I fully endorse these if you guys want to give them a try. Let's see. So we actually have 2 different styles. Okay, there are some differences between them. Let me see if I can find one that's not absolutely chewed up. Like, this one's all beat up. Caught so many fish on flat. I'm glad he sent me some new frogs, because a lot of mine are absolutely chewed up. So this is Brandon's colors for the company. Black and gold, naturally. And then this was my signature frog for last year, the Huck Gen 2s, in black and green. And then this is the new frog for this year. A little bit of differences. You got green around the eyes now. But yeah, hooks are the same, weights are the same, skirt's the same. And also the skirts are a little bit longer this year. So I know some guys will either cut them off completely or trim them way up. This is the length I like. These might be a little long for me, but of course we send them long so you can trim them yourself to whatever your needs fancy, or to whatever you fancy. But there we go. Box is empty. Gone through all of them. If you guys saw any baits that you like or you want more info on, of course Brandon's link will be down in the description. Shout out to him again for sending these over to me for me to absolutely beat the hell out of and use them for this year. What am I doing? So, like I said, if you want any more information about these baits, hit up Brandon. If you want to see what he can do for you, or any more baits, or any future baits, go follow him on Instagram. I know he posts a lot of behind the scenes stuff with everything he's doing. Just go check him out there. If you guys want to subscribe to my channel, I truly appreciate it. Dylan and I are going to be hitting the tournament scene hard this year, and that's actually another reason why he sent me all these baits, was because we're going to be hitting it hard this year. We're going to try to win as many tournaments as possible, and a lot of these baits will be used. They'll be used, abused, and hopefully not loosed. Hopefully I don't lose any of these baits. I will be sad. But as always, guys, if you like the video, hit that like button. If you disliked it, hit that dislike button. If you made it this far in the video, tell me which bait you think looks the best. And tell me which bait you think looks the worst. I'd be pretty intrigued to see what you guys have to say. If anybody says anything. I'm gonna have to hook myself. Should have been cleaned up too. But thank you guys for watching. All depends on the time of day you're watching this. Have a good rest of your morning, rest of your evening, afternoon, or have a good night. And as always, guys, fish smart, fish safe, and I see you guys out on the water.